Hey again. So this is going to be my week 23 and also my week 24 week of pregnancy. I didn't film last week because I just felt like everything got so crazy and I was headed out of town and there's just a lot going on. So, and there wasn't a lot to report on last week anyways. So now I'm week 24. And the baby is the size of an ear of corn, so 8.5 inches long and 1.5 pounds. Let's see. So for the biggest news is that I had another ultrasound yesterday, and if you watched my first pregnancy vlog, I think it was week 21, we had my 20-week ultrasound, and they told me that I had, for one thing, a low-lying placenta, which, like I said, or if it basically means that the placenta is close to the cervix. And if that's the case, and it could go in front of and block the cervix, and if that's the case, then they would have to do a C-section to get her out. But they said in most cases, the placenta moves up and it's no big deal. So we had this ultrasound, and great news, the placenta's already moved up. So we just needed to give it a few weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that ultrasound. So the other thing that we had found out, or that they told us, was that she had a small head and that her head was in the lower 5% that of babies of the size of heads. So now we went, and her head has grown, and now she is in 33% percentile for head size. So that was all really good news, and it just made me feel so relieved and just so much better because, even though I knew either way she would be okay, it was just, you worry about everything when you're pregnant. So those were the two big things. Let's see, what else? They didn't weigh me at that appointment yesterday. It was just for the ultrasound. So I'm not exactly sure how much my weight gain has been. I go to the doctor at the end of this month, so in 2 more weeks. So I'll know then. But I feel like I've been gaining a lot, and I'm sure probably too much. I don't know. I should just be eating healthier anyways. So I'm going to work on that. But let's see. As far as other symptoms go, the heartburn, I've been taking that Zantac, and it's helped tremendously. I just take one a day, and usually in between lunch and dinner. And it's been great. I haven't had any problems with that. I know I didn't mention this in any of my other vlogs, but I had early on, around week, I would say 16 or 17, my gums were bleeding a lot, and now that's happened again within the last couple days, I'd say. So, and my dentist said, when you're pregnant, it's okay, and you should floss 2 or 3 times a day, not just once a day, and obviously brush twice a day, or 2 to 3 times a day. So I just should be better about that, and hopefully that'll help. Another symptom I've had is just the crazy dreams, which I've had since the beginning of pregnancy, but on and off. And I think the last 2 weeks I've had, more crazy pregnancy dreams because my husband, we've been away from each other. We were away that 1 week while he was on his work trip, and then this last week I was in Arizona, and it's just, in general, it's harder for me to sleep at night when he's gone, and it just makes me have bad dreams. And they have been bad dreams, so it's not fun, and very vivid. I guess there's been a couple good crazy dreams. I've had a couple where I have had the baby And, that's done. And people ask me how the labor went. And I'm like, oh, it went great. It was fine. It was super easy. And I've had at least 2 of those dreams. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. I wish it would be that way. I know it's not going to be. And in those dreams, I didn't get to see her face or anything. I kind of wish I would have. But that was cool. It was mostly, those dreams were focused on the fact that the labor was really easy and nothing to worry about. So let's see. Oh, and I had another dream. I had a dream that breastfeeding was really easy and she was latching on no problem, and that was great. So those were kind of fun. Oh, I know. I had a lot of, my feet were swelling, and I don't know if this was just, this was just this last week while I was in Arizona. So, like, I noticed it. We got off the plane when we got there, and we're walking, and then we sat down to wait for our ride, and I noticed my feet were swollen, and I had to take off my sandals and put on different flip-flops because they were so tight and it hurt so bad. And I think those were new sandals anyways, and they were, my original size, which is 9.5. And I think I just need to go up a size, at least this summer. I mean, they're cheapy sandals, so it's not that big of a deal. But today I exchanged them for a size 10 because I think, they say that your feet grow during pregnancy too. And if they're going to be swelling this summer, it's just safer to go with a 10. So there's that. And then when we got back, I really noticed it the day of traveling on the way back. And, I've heard, my mom said that, it could be the airplane mixed with being pregnant that makes your feet swell, like all the pressure and the retaining liquids and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if it was that and maybe the heat in Arizona, since my body's not used to that temperature, but it wasn't that hot the few days we were there, surprisingly. But that's just something I'll keep an eye on. No other cravings. No new cravings. I think that's pretty much it as far as like symptoms and how I'm feeling. Oh no, I have been really emotional this week. Just really emotional, and I don't know. It's just like with my mom and with my husband, and I kind of feel bad because I'm sure I am overreacting, but I just have been, really upset. And I feel like, I say, oh, they don't understand how I feel, or they don't get what's going on with my body. And I mean, part of it, my mom had me when she was 19, and so she was a lot younger than I am now. And, so she says a lot of these symptoms and things she didn't have at all. It was just fine because her body was younger and more capable. And then my husband, obviously he's a guy, he's not going to understand. But I mean, they're doing their best, which I appreciate. So there's that. And then I got back from this trip. It was Tuesday I got back. Today is Thursday. And I was in a lot of pain too. And I don't know, I mean, that's partially being pregnant, and then partially, the bed I slept on was uncomfortable and all these things. So, Corey said that I should go get a massage. So yesterday I went just to Massage Envy, and I got a prenatal massage, and it felt so good. And I actually signed up for, it's like a membership. So, you get a year of massages, and it's $60 a month. So $60 for a 1-hour massage, that's $1 a minute, which I think is actually pretty reasonable for massages, as far as massages go. Because I've always heard of them being like $100 or more. So I'm pretty excited about that. I know it'll definitely help in the next few months while I'm still pregnant. So yeah, that's exciting. And then the other thing is, while I was in Arizona, Corey and my stepdad, Kevin, they painted the baby's room, which I'm sitting in right now. And I don't know if you probably can't tell the paint color, especially with the lighting in here right now. I'm kind of like with my back to the window, and I don't think you can see much of the walls, but what we did is we painted one wall like a very light pink, and that's going to be the accent wall, or the focal wall, however you want to call it. And we went to Home Depot and used the Behr paints, Behr, Behr paints. And we did, the pink wall is in the color Pink Elephant, and I'll hold the paint sample up to you. So it's this very top one right there, Pink Elephant. And again, I don't know how true the color is showing up on camera, but it's very pretty. It's darker, on the wall than we thought it would be, but not in a bad way. Paints usually do tend to be a little bit darker when they're finally up. And then on all of the other 3 walls, we put the color Sweet Coconut Milk. So that's the top one right here, if you can see it. And I just think it's so beautiful, and I'm so proud of them. I'm really proud of my husband, Corey. He, he's not like a construction-y, like, I don't know, labor intensive kind of guy. He works with computers, and he's very smart. But my stepdad, he does a lot of, he's done a lot of remodeling and painting and everything in his day. So they did a perfect job. The people that lived here before us did an awful paint job. So it took them extra long because they basically had to clean up what the people before messed up. Like, they had left little strips of the blue tape with paint covering them, and it was stuck. And so Kevin had to like soak it off with the solution and just everything. So I really appreciate that. And it was just really perfect too for them to be able to do it while me and my mom were on our trip, and then to come home and have it all done, and I didn't have to breathe any of the paint fumes throughout the house or anything. And I know Corey's really proud of it. I'll show you when we do the nursery tour though, how it looks, because I don't think right now would do it justice, but that's super exciting. The next thing I want to do then is get curtains. I want to get curtains for this window, this window right here. And then we took the closet doors off of her closet, and so I want to get curtains to cover that instead of the doors. So that'll be my next thing I keep my eyes peeled for. I usually go to like Home Depot for that. Not Home Depot, Home Goods or something similar. So now I will just show you a few things that we got for her over the last week or two. It's not very many at all, and I don't know, I've bought just a couple pieces myself, even though I don't really want to be buying them right now. I just, I can't help it when I see them. They're so cute in the store. Here's my cat. She wants to get up here, like always. So anyways, Kevin, my stepdad, picked me and my mom up from the airport, and he found this in the airport. And so he got her this, which is so cute. Just, a little bib and hat and booties that are Packer. I've mentioned before that we live in Wisconsin and we're big Packer fans. So girl or boy, Packers, you can't go wrong. Pretty excited about that. And it was just sweet because I think he's really getting into it now. Like getting into the fact that there's going to be a baby here. And now that they did the room and everything. And then my mom picked this up for her, and this was from TJ Maxx. She took the price tag off already, so I'm not sure. I'm sure she got a good deal, but it's super pretty. So it's got this, how do I hold it so you can see it? So it's like this pink dress with this overlay of gold and then some flowers on it. And then it comes with cute little white leggings. And this is a size 3 months. And we keep joking, my mom and I joke that Like I have a style all picked out for her, and I know what her style is gonna be. So I don't know. That's just part of our joke, is that this is totally her style. So there's that. And then I found this swimsuit at Target, and I originally didn't buy it because, you know, we figured, okay, she's due 4th of July. And so that means, you know, for us, it's hot in August. And I mean, September can go either way, but there's usually not a lot of swimming in September. But so basically there's, you know, end of July and August. And I know she's not going to be like swimming as a newborn, but you know, I would like her to have a cute little swimsuit so I can hold her in the water if I want. And I just loved the swimsuit when I saw it because I love pineapples, and it was only $10 at Target. And so I didn't buy it when I first saw it, but then my mom said that, yeah, we could bring her to the pool maybe. And so she should have a swimsuit. And so I just went and picked that up today. Only $10. So even if she uses it, you know, once, that's fine. It still will get some use. And then also today, I was out shopping for my my best friend's son. His first birthday was Wednesday. And so I was out shopping for him, and I was at H&M, and sometimes they have really cute baby clothes. And I bought, well, for my daughter, I bought these little pants. And they're like, you know, sweatpants material, but they kind of look like jeans, like, not really like jeans, but you know, the seams and the fading and everything. And I just thought they were really cute. So I got size 4 to 6 months, and they were $10. And I'm sure she'll have plenty of shirts that'll go with, or onesies or whatever. And then the last thing that I got for her was, I went to Baby Gap, which is, you know, right in the mall by H&M, and I just could not resist getting this. And I actually didn't know if I should get it in a newborn, because it will be summer, and then she can wear it right away, and it's just a cute little jumper. But I did get it in 0 to 3 months. So either way, it'll be, but it's just this light pink little jumper. How cute. And you know, it buttons down here. It's got little spaces for the leg and little rainbows on it. So I was so excited about that. There's so much more I wanted to buy, believe me. But I have to show some self-control right now because there's other things that we need still. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for you today. So next week I will I will be 25 weeks next week. And I think Thursday I'm going to try and go do my glucose test. I'm not 100% sure if I need to. I think the way they described it to me is that I just go in. I drink it and then I go in, you know, before the hour's up. So I don't think I need an appointment for that. I think I just go into the lab. But I just want to double check on that. But I think I'm going to go do that Thursday. So I will probably film that pregnancy vlog later that day on Thursday. So I probably won't have results or anything yet. But thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye. So here's my bump shot. I feel like it's grown a lot. I don't know how much you can tell with this outfit that I'm wearing, but here's this side, and then this side. So again, I think it's pretty, like, a lot bigger than the last 2 weeks.